You're watching Ned the Dead and Doc Moreau. Check out their stuff at nedthedead.com.
Roll it! The Dead. You, on the other hand, are you and whoever you wish to be. It's a chance for all of us to be the things that we want to be, to reach out and transform, to be a horrible little man in face paint. You too could enjoy that experience. And let me tell you, awfully fun. Hey everybody, tonight's movie is called, what is it boys, The Brain Machine?
Brain Machine.
It's The Brain Machine. How are you guys?
Yeah!
Oh yeah, see, it's party time here. Hey, every week we do a segment, it's called Doc's Movie Lore. My big buddy Doc Moreau shares with you everything you want to know about this flick. He knows all, he sees all, he tells all, he eats all, and he sits on many other things. Here he is, Doc Moreau.
The Brain Machine is an experiment that probes a person's darkest secrets, and it's been secretly co-opted by a government conspiracy. It features a young Gerald McCraney of Simon & Simon and Major Dad TV fame. You know, he also bears the distinction of being the final guest star to shoot it out with Marshal Matt Dillon on Gunsmoke. He lost. But did you know he once tried out for the part of Luke Duke on TV's The Dukes of Hazzard? If he'd got it, he would have worked again with James Best, who did play Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane on The Dukes. James Best appears in this movie just 13 years after starring in The Killer Shrews. The dude playing the villainous general also co-wrote the movie. Guess he just liked to tell people what to do, on and off camera. He's in cahoots with a senator played by Stuart Lancaster. In the 60s, he was in two B-movie cult classics by director Russ Meyer, and the first Billy Jack movie. In the 90s, he appeared in two Tim Burton movies. He was the Penguin's doctor in Batman Returns. That's Barbara Burgess as the lady scientist. She appeared in two of Dean Martin's Matt Helm movies. Now look it up, and you'll see The Brain Machine came out in 1977, but the copyright says 1972. It seems someone thought the public wouldn't buy its themes of conspiracy and cover-up until well after a little thing called Watergate. So you have to give it its props, people. Crappy as it may be, the movie was way ahead of the curve. Lo, you have beheld the lore. Ned?
There you go, everybody. It's Doc Moreau's Movie Lore. He's my favorite friend. I'll tell you, without Doc Moreau, friends, old little Ned the Dead, having a pretty hard time. So, we're gonna get to the movie. Let's go enjoy it. Here we go, everybody. Roll it, Lester.
Gilles de Turine?
I bet his career went right in the latrine. Joy Jr.?
A boy named Joy?
How Johnny Cash missed that one?
I don't know why you ever have to go to a gym.
I don't have to go. You see, there are exactly 128 steps to the underground lab, and up and down twice a day would equal jogging about 2 miles, I guess. Exclude Sundays and holidays, that would be exactly...
Don't tell me. I've had more truth than I can manage lately.
What do you mean, the additions to the program?
Yes.
I didn't ask for those additions.
Well, who did?
Roth, I suppose.
Well, what's on the menu for today?
The 4 subjects. Roth's finally made his decision.
General's office.
Internal security here. Put me through to the general immediately.
Yes?
Let's go to scramble, sir.
Go ahead. What's the trouble?
Someone has broken into the top secret files.
Do you know what's missing?
2 things, sir. The brain machine file and Dr. Christner's project file.
Then it's probably Christner. Nobody else would connect those 2 files.
If it is Christner, he knows that his project is nothing more than a guinea pig to test the brain machine. How do you want me to handle this?
Get Christner. I'll have Saxon and his men secure the grounds. And send my car. I'm coming back.
Flyboy, hang a Louie. Woohoo! Nice hanging!
We've got all this truth business programmed and punishment for the subjects if they tell a lie, but how are we going to know if they tell the truth?
Don't ask me, love. If we get the money to do what we want to do, then we have to do some of the things the higher-ups want done. Why don't you give me a quick rundown on our 4 lucky winners?
Okay, there's 4 out of 147 applicants, so they ought to be what we need. Minnie Lee Parks, age 22. Birthplace, Tennessee. 1 year of college. Rated low academically. Single. No previous marriage. No immediate family.
Kind of cute. Kind of dumb, just my type.
Giggity, giggity,
Well, she is.
giggity.
Judd Reeves, age 31. Born in Pennsylvania. Truck driver, bartender, carpenter. Well, he's versatile. Army service, honorable discharge, no immediate family. Think he's kind of cute, too?
Maybe a little, round that rockin' mustache.
Emery Neal, age 44. Postgraduate work in seminary. Contributing editor to various religious publications. Serious automobile accident 2 years ago.
She didn't mention he's from Hazard County and used to chase them Duke boys.
Well, explains that car accident.
Willard West, age 26. Father, medical doctor. Mother, PhD in literature. IQ above 150. Star athlete in high school.
Hey, Gerald McRaney before the facial hair.
And before Simon and Simon.
Which one was he again?
Simon?
Oh.
Held no permanent position. He traveled since graduation from college 5 years ago. Inherited large estate when both parents were killed in a plane crash. No immediate family.
Okay, if you'll get the lights, we'll start programming our subjects.
Don't!
What's all that about?
Dr. Christner.
Sam, I think maybe you better cover the Trace Road.
Here he comes. Get moving.
Now, Tattoo, what do they call it when someone gets off an aircraft?
The plane! The plane!
Very good, Tattoo.
Thank you.
Have you got enough men out there to stop Christner?
I don't see how he can get away now, sir.
What happened?
Must have discovered our plans for his project. That's all I can figure.
Saxon, get those files. I don't care what it takes.
Yes, sir. Mobile 3 out.
Don't!
Mobile 3, this is Mobile 4. I've spotted him. He's at the end of the Trace Road.
Barbie, Dude, yeah, thank you. Hey, ever since I quit smoking, I can do that all day. You know what I'm saying? Come on in here. Do you know? Yeah, I quit smoking now for it's like a year and a half.
Good
you know
on
that?
you.
Oh, a year and a half.
Good on
my
you,
friend.
brother.
Listen to the tone of it, because it used to have a little more of a little of that in it. Oh, it's
You know,
fresh.
I've been told by someone that knows that you do that in your sleep.
Who would know? I guess that's what scares me, is someone who knows that kind of... Well, I got the CPAP, so what I do, because of course I'm old, fat loser, so I got the CPAP. But what I do, I hooked it up with an intermittent power supply, so now it goes... Because otherwise with the CPAP, it's all just... and I didn't want that. I wanted to have a little... So I have the power supply... And that's I still sleep well, but then I make really neat noises. The animals are really interested. I think they think that I'm eating in there. In that mask. The animals are all right by. I think they think there's probably like veal or something in the mask. Because I make it like horrible
Kibble.
eating. Here's kibble. Here's a mask filled with kibble. Say, what is that in your mask, fat man? I've got some kibble in my horrible CPAP mask. Some sea kibble. Get out of here, everyone.
Now for a visit to the Secret Squadron Hall of Fame.
Gee, the Secret Squadron Hall of Fame.
Yes, Jack, and every one of these great athletes is a member of the Secret Squadron. For example, Crazy Legs Hirsch, one of football's all-time greats. And Florence Chadwick, world-famous English Channel swimmer. And here is Duke Snider. His 4 home runs during the 1955 World Series led the Brooklyn Dodgers to their first World Championship. Let's join Duke in the clubhouse. Duke, what do you do to keep yourself in top condition?
Well, Captain Midnight, I get plenty of sleep, exercise, and the right kind of foods. And I drink chocolate-flavored Ovaltine. Remember, I said Ovaltine, not one of those imitation milk flavorings, or the other kind with just a few vitamins.
That's right, Duke. Ovaltine's got what it takes. 27 vitamins, minerals, and other essential food elements that make Ovaltine such a rich source of nourishment.
And Ovaltine tastes good, too.
Right again, Duke. Boys and girls, drink your Ovaltine every day, just as Duke Snider says. Get chocolate-flavored Ovaltine.
Hey, everybody, we're back on the Old and the Dead show. Wow, dude, what's up with that? All right, what do you got there? Oh, look at it. Look at it, everybody.
There's been a new iteration.
Here we go.
This is the 5.0 monkey bladder, the Blad Party Wow.
Look at the size of it. All right,
So
wait.
you're at a party. It's New Year's Eve. The ball is dropping.
Yes, it is. You
And
know what I mean.
We have an app for
One
that.
of mine has already dropped. Sorry. All right, here we go. Go ahead, sir. Oh, look at that thing. Do it right up to the microphone. Let's get it. Go again.
Oh. Kids, put on your 3D glasses right now.
Oh, it just tickled me with it. Tickled me with the horrible, the monkey tongue. The monkey tongue. Ow, it touched. Wait, let me see if I can grasp it with my teeth. Go. Get. Stop. Oh, we made lip contact with the end of the monkey's
Party
bladder.
wow.
What is this
I don't know what to
portion
do
of
about
it? What do
this
we
part.
call that part? That's not the urethra, is it? Ew.
Send the chief to my office and call Washington. Tell the senator we've had an emergency. I'll be in touch with him as soon as I can.
Take the general's briefcase inside.
Yes, sir?
The general wants the chief. He wants him on the double. In his office.
Man, that is one mighty fine door. Mighty fine.
Can we tie in on schedule?
We can, but not without problems.
What problems?
Failsafe. It's a specially designed system. We can't bypass it. There's no problem
if it's not activated. But if it is activated, the computers take complete control of both projects, the E-Box and CIC. In my opinion, sir, that's a very big risk.
Come on, Roth. Come on.
Dr. Roth's office.
Sorry, wrong number.
Think he knows how to hotwire a boat? Maybe the keys are in it.
Man overboard! What? It's a boat.
Mr. Saxon to see you, sir.
Send him in.
Yes, sir.
Were all the documents in Christner's briefcase?
The documents are all here, sir. Now, what about Dr. Christner?
I've already got the right team on Christner. They'll take care of it.
Hello. Yes. But you don't understand. I've got to reach the senator. Is there any way I... No. No, I'll call him later.
My secretary received a phone call. Christner was trying to reach me.
Christner tried to reach you. When?
This morning.
Do you know where he is?
He knows my work on the Environmental Committee, but I hope to God he doesn't tie me in with this. Frankly, I'm concerned now with whether we should stop the brain machine tests.
No, we shouldn't stop anything, Senator. We're changing to our standby project, Dr. Roth.
Well, do you think Roth suspects anything?
No, he thinks his project was set up by the Environmental Committee.
Then he doesn't tie you in any way. Will this change mean you'll need more funds?
Roth will, but we've got enough to handle it.
Good. You know, I'm sticking my neck out a long way, General, because I believe this country is riddled with enemies, inside and outside. Your machine may be the only defense.
I certainly hope so, sir.
You know, it's not vigilance anymore, General. It's surveillance. Eternal surveillance is the price of liberty. That's why I'm willing to go all the way with you.
Thank you, Senator.
Dear Senator, what I am about to write you is more horrible
Government hitmen are usually a bit more stealthy.
They're called silencers. Get some. Why, they're sure big on establishing shots.
Well, that's so the movie knows where it is.
Yeah, but does it know where it's going?
General's office.
Yes?
Christner's dead, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fill out a special administrative transfer for Dr. Christner. He's been transferred.
To the afterlife.
Well, you go where the company sends you.
Yes, sir.
And send a memo of this to all personnel at ECC.
Mr. Saxon to see you, sir.
I'll be there shortly.
But first, a visit to the little general's room.
This matter is closed. You take care of this.
We simply can't go with this project, sir. The subjects are all wrong for us. They're totally programmed for environmental research. You said yourself that it was dangerous. Otherwise, we would never have selected Christner's project.
We're going with Roth.
Oh, but that's impossible, sir. It won't work.
Make it work.
Welcome to the Environmental Control Center. You have a copy of regulations. 3 things you must memorize. 1, you are a member of a team. 2, you have access only to the E wing. You must not enter the area of other projects. You received the name tag, which you will wear at all times. You will not wear this in the E box. 3, truth is the most vital aspect of this program for which you have volunteered.
You mean the whole truth?
Yes,
About everything?
yes.
Golly. This experiment is going to get an X rating.
Okay, calm down.
Not so cute.
But real dumb.
Our study is one of survival. You have volunteered to be a part of something of vital importance. The scientific study of man and his environment. Are there any questions?
Hey, boy.
Watch what you're grabbing.
Hey, boy.
Yeah. You said volunteered. I thought it was being paid.
You're right, Mr. Reeves. You are a paid volunteer. We've accepted only people with no immediate family because there is less chance for embarrassment over confidential matters. And we must have the truth, all of it, not part. I believe you know my assistant, Dr. Portman.
Excuse me, Dr. Roth, but there's an urgent call. Saxon, Research Control.
Saxon, it's a call I've been waiting for. I request a moment, please. Excuse me? I'll be just a moment. Saxon. Roth. How have you been?
Fine, Dr. Roth, and you?
Waiting for your call. We're almost ready.
Yes, well, that's what I'm calling you about. Your work has interested some very big people.
Well, I'm glad to hear about that.
These people would like some cooperation from you.
But I thought it was understood that I was to be left alone until I could report my complete findings.
Yes, I know. I told them that, but they insisted.
Tell them my answer is no.
I'd think twice before I'd give that answer, Roth. You need funds. I have your requisition right here in front of me now.
By the way, he keeps looking down.
He's got the script right in front of him, too.
Don't tie my hands.
You know damn well why I'm out of funds.
These people have power and aren't afraid to use it.
The truth is, you know where they've got me.
By the short and curlies. Ow.
You said it, I didn't.
Hey everybody, we're back on the old Ed the Dead show.
Sorry about that.
Can I use it for a minute? I'll take good care of it. I promise. I don't. I just want to see. And it used to be where we'd have our mic on. It would interfere. All right. I like to do the slow, mournful one. Here we go. Wait, here we do. Wait again. I like to make it moody. You know what I mean? Like, hey everybody, how are you guys doing? Well, how are you doing, Ned?
You want the full tone there.
Here we Yeah, you have to, what do they call that? The mute that they use on a trumpet? Isn't that what they call, what do they call that thing? What do they call that thing?
Plunger head.
It's a mute. What did you call it?
Plunger head.
A plunger head. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go, everybody. The mournful sound. That's the noise I make in the morning, right after I get up.
All the other Canada gooses are flying south, and he's got to stay behind.
I think I have to go clean up. Oh.
Hey, new Kellogg's Okays. Note the improvement? They put a bear on the box, which improved it so much, they decided to improve the cereal, too.
Oh, come on, Yogi. Let's be serious about Kellogg's new Okays, okay?
Like the Space Bears say, hey, okay.
Well, first, how nutritious are Kellogg's new Okays? Well, they're made from oats. And of all grains, oats are the richest in proteins and rich in other bodybuilding essentials, too. In fact, some people consider it their duty to eat oats. Yogi. But now, with a really delicious oat cereal like Kellogg's Okays around, people can have their oats and enjoy them, too. Especially Kellogg's new Okays. For Kellogg's new Okays are crispier... Cripsier and toastier, and therefore tastier than ever. So for the best in oats, get Kellogg's new Okays.
The one with the bear on the box. Suitable for framing.
Hey, everybody, we're back on the Ed the Dead show. Did you ever think that... Go ahead.
There's one problem here.
We can turn it, but I don't know that people are going to see what the problem is. Maybe they do see what the problem is.
It needs a plug or
it does,
a cork or
turn it around.
something.
You know what I think? Because, a lot of the deals in the kind of the Irish, why in the name of whomever would you ever smell the horrible pursed backside of that thing? Pursed is a beautiful term, isn't it? Because this describes pursed. I don't know if you can see the...
kind of comes to a pucker.
There's some pursing.
It comes to a pucker.
Wouldn't you call that pursed? I mean, I think it's puckered. You call it pucker. I call it pursed. All right, put it on as though, because I imagine you as kind of an American troubadour with your bagpipes. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I feel a little weird calling him that, but go ahead. No, wait, here, take off that. Now take that off, and now play like the American troubadour that you are. Go ahead and play him a little something. All right. See, man, that's
catch
the
your
talent.
breath.
That's
it's okay. Breathe, damn it.
Ugly. Fine. Music. Woman. Why did I say woman? The cemetery shouldn't make me say that.
Don't question your responses. Just relax and respond freely.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
Please, Father Neil.
Not Father. Not Father.
I'm sorry, Reverend. Are you all right?
Yes.
You were recalling something vividly. Was it pleasant or painful?
Both.
Now, let's try the screen again.
Woman. I thought it. I tried not to say it, and
I'm going to let Dr. Roth take over at this point. I just want to see what he thinks. Aren't you, considerably more comfortable with Dr. Roth?
Where's Roth?
What?
Where's Rob?
He's in the county. But I definitely would not disturb him right now.
New funds?
I think he's got it.
Would you take over the interview with Reverend Neal?
Why? What's wrong?
He's uptight about something. We've really selected some strange subjects.
Again with the mansion and the pool.
It's just the director establishing the location.
He's establishing the heck out of it. Or what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you, General. I know you have a lot on your mind, sir.
Give me your weapon.
Bet he's gonna shoot out that boom mic.
I would.
If you wanted to protect yourself, which weapon would you choose?
That's a P-38. I take it, General.
Take it. Now take a closer look at this.
A very clever bugging device. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think I changed my mind. I'd rather have this. In certain situations, things like this can be real effective.
That's the correct weapon, all right. But at best, it's only 1% effective. If you really want to know your enemy, you got to know what he's thinking, not what he's saying.
If I could hear the music I heard when I was young, I wouldn't be out of step.
Are you quoting someone?
Yes.
Who?
Myself. One of my sermons.
You feel you're out of step?
Yes.
Is it here or everywhere?
If it's myself, then it's everywhere.
Are you trying to get back?
I suppose so. I don't know. Maybe that's why I applied.
At times you have a speech impediment.
Yes.
This impediment, this hesitation, is it from childhood?
I don't know what it was. I can't explain it. I just don't know. Maybe God knows I don't. Doctor, I don't think I'd better go on with this. I don't think I'm a good subject. I thought that it was going to be different. I'm not a good subject.
Oh, on the contrary, you're excellent, not perfect.
Right. Doctor, may I ask you a question?
Yeah, it's your time.
Do you ever pray?
Often in my own way.
Why?
Well, I guess I don't want to take any unnecessary chances. Our attitude on that matter is fairly close.
What is my attitude?
You know man exists, and you believe God exists, but you're not sure which one created the other.
Whoa, dude.
That is awesome, man.
You nailed him, dude. Just nailed him.
Yeah. What the? Someone's feeling Smurfy tonight.
Roth knows something old Mars didn't know. Anyway, in the land of the blind, a one-eyed man's a king. Nuts?
Yes, you are.
If you think you have a chance with her.
Nothing.
What the hell?
Minnie Lee. What's wrong, Minnie Lee? What happened?
Someone was here in my room. He was trying to feel.
What's all the racket?
I don't know.
Hey, look, it's the stars of that 80s detective show with the two brothers, Simon and Simeon.
Yeah, nice try.
What is it? I thought I heard someone screaming. I heard something.
I want a lock on my door. I want a lock.
Okay, dear. But you go back to sleep now.
Oh, please don't go. Please don't leave me.
Just lay there and go back to sleep. Don't wake up, Dr. Roth. She's had a nightmare, that's all.
I understand. Is everything all right? Is there anything we can do?
Did any of you hear anything before she screamed?
No sleeping. Was she all right? Maybe there's something I could do to help.
No, Dr. Portland's with her right now. She just had a nightmare, that's all. You gentlemen go back to sleep. It's nothing.
Good night. Good night.
Why did you lie, Reeves?
I didn't lie.
You lied, Reeves. What is the one word we tried to impress upon you? What one word?
Truth.
Say it again.
What? He didn't hear him say it the first time?
It's the mustache. It acts as a muffler.
Truth.
You've never been in jail? Reeves, you have a police record. You've also been in reform school. What about the Army?
The Army?
You're a troublemaker there, too. What do you think? We are incompetent? You don't think we check things out? The truth, Reeves. Absolute accuracy. One lie can cause us a lot of trouble.
Look, I didn't lie exactly. I was put inside a jail. But when I said I was never in jail, it was because I didn't do nothing. I was innocent.
Have you ever been booked for theft?
Do you like gladiator movies?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Do you think I look like Mel Gibson?
I never stole nothing in my life. But food. And not stealing if you're hungry enough.
You're dismissed from the project.
You gotta let me do this. Please.
What you may have done in your life is of no great matter to us. The truth is everything. Everything. Now, do you completely understand this?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we're back on the old why did you start with it off camera? Was there some significance to that? Here's Doc Moreau. You gotta love Doc Moreau. We're getting ready to roll, right? To get ready to give us a thing. He's holding the monkey bladder off camera. Like, I wonder if we can have it be some kind of a dramatic entrance, for the bladder. Some drama. Bring it out.
That's why you keep the blad wow off the carpet.
I know. We'll take it out, put it in there, take it out, and let's have it have a dramatic entrance. We'll start the segment. Here we go. Hey everybody, we're back on the old Dead the Dead show. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, dude, friends, I'll tell you what. We talked about this before, and Inga, the amazing prop mistress. This is a saleable product. I tell you what, if we don't have this on our website sometime soon, I think we're crazy, because I believe, can you imagine, kids, how awesome this would be to take to school, have that in your backpack, and just bring that dog out and do a little of this business right here? In class? Oh. Yes, Mrs. O'Leary, I've got the answer. What do you think?
Harvey, want anything special for your birthday?
Just a decent cup of coffee.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. Honey, your coffee's undrinkable.
It's pretty harsh.
Well, so's your coffee. The girls down at the office make better coffee on their hot plates. Well, see you later.
And he didn't even kiss me goodbye. If I could just make a decent cup of coffee, I could relax. So, relax. Why don't you try Instant Folgers? Tastes good as fresh perked. Good as fresh perked? I'll surprise Harvey for his birthday tonight.
Hey, great coffee.
It's Instant Folgers. Doesn't it taste good as fresh perked?
Better.
Better than those girls make at the office?
Honey, their coffee can't hold a candle to yours.
Instant Folgers taste good as fresh perked. Try it.
Thanks a lot, fellas. It's really good to be back. This is my favorite time of the year. Time to get my nuts out of storage and take them down to the Dykesville Ladies Auxiliary Nut Judging Contest. And anybody who wants to get involved, bring down your nuts to the Dykesville Rec and Parks Department to have them judged by a professional. Nuts to be judged, walnuts, both black and English, hazelnuts, chestnuts, and my personal favorite, Philiberts. So come on down and bring your nuts and don't be shy. That's all I got. Back to you guys. And remember, if you're out there, keep it stiff and against the wind.
Hey everybody, we're back on the Dead the Dead show. That darn Steve, what do you think, my friend?
That's a handsome lad.
He is. He is. For an unusual dude, he's so handsome that it's almost disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be in here in a little while. I have to admit, it makes me a little uncomfortable. I look up at him, I think, dude, what must it be like to go through life looking like that? You know what I mean? But then luckily he speaks.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that's always the way it works. The great equalizer, everybody.
Are you pleased?
Well, I'm satisfied, but old Ross isn't.
Well, it's another change of D-Day.
No, not necessarily. It just means we're going to go through every checkpoint and every phase again.
What's bothering him?
Everything.
That's impossible.
This place gives me the all-overs. Doctor's running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And last night, I know I wasn't dreaming. And these guards, they make me think of tombstones. It's like we were going to be buried or something.
Not like we were. As if we were. That like is never followed by a complete predication.
You better not let me in your room alone, because I wouldn't just be touching you. And when I left, you wouldn't be screaming. You'd just smile.
That there's a real man.
Yeah, a real obnoxious man.
A man that gives ladies a reason to wear them pointy shoes.
a big smile.
You shut your filthy mouth, Judd Reeves.
I'll second that. Leave her alone, Reeves.
And who's gonna make me? You?
Violence. Sweet violence. How human.
You both stop it.
The impulse scale. This is where the real danger lies. Feeding impulses into the upper and lower cortex of the brain can be dangerous. Carol, you be in there also. You're vulnerable.
Biofeedback training will help me. The others. Well, that's why we're experimenting.
Like another redaction of impulse feed on all stages?
Yes, if you don't mind. Carol, get my phase 3 impulse breakdowns on my desk.
Establishing shot, the General's mansion.
Yes, sir.
Are we ready to test the first patch in?
We need more time, sir. I'm still worried about the fail-safe circuits.
We can try it if you say so.
Then try it.
Meanwhile, back at the lab.
What the hell?
Go to standby.
Standby. Not responding.
Check sections E.
Sections E circuits not responding.
But don't just stand there, Dr. Portland. Call engineering.
It's back.
Dr. Roth's office.
This is Williams. Engineer.
Hold on. Engineering.
Yes.
We've checked out all the circuits in E-cell. Everything seems to be okay.
What does ECC stand for?
I'm going over next to... Hold on just a second. I think I've run across something.
He's found something.
Oh, E must mean expendable.
And CC must stand for cast cutbacks.
Yeah? Carol, how'd you know where it was?
The computer shut down again, and we had an accident.
I'll be right there. What happened?
We burned the pizza. What's it smell like?
An accident.
Who was it?
One of the men from electrical engineering. He was checking the circuits. He found something. But
Meanwhile, at the General's mansion.
You blew it. You blew it.
today's the first time I ever yelled at you.
I know.
How long did it take for you to forgive me? A few minutes or an hour or have you forgiven me?
I forgave you before it ever happened.
You're wonderful. Your work, you. Do you hear him?
Yes.
Do you like trees? Woods?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not in love with them. Not like my father. My father really loved trees. He liked the woods, the shadows, walking. First thing I clearly remember is a tree. It was enormous. And my father was leaning back against it. His eyes were closed. Geez, I was like 4.
What kind of tree?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything about it except the trunk, how big it was.
Mm.
The bark was smooth like a poplar. It was too dark for a poplar. He'd given me a knife, and I remember opening it, but I didn't cut on that tree. I just stood there and thought about how long it would take me to cut it down with that knife. I clearly remember thinking that,
Did you, get along well with your parents?
Oh, my parents left me alone. I mean, when I wrote poetry, my mother didn't sneak around and read it. When I played football, my father didn't keep bragging to the world how good I was.
Were you good at either one?
Sure, sometimes I was good at both.
Do you know anything about the brain?
Nope.
Your brain has strongest impulses of any subject we've tested.
Is that good or bad?
Neither one. Nature doesn't make moral judgments. It simply balances the books, I think.
Hey, look, it's... Stop it now. I mean it.
We're losing it. The computers are overriding us.
Emergency. Emergency. All sections.
About your father.
Bastard left me alone, too, just like my parents.
Stand up. What's happened now?
We're dead. Quit.
I've lost total power twice. Why?
Roth, I don't know. Could be anything. We're checking it out.
You do that.
What the hell is going on, Roth?
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
Hey, look.
Computers have total control.
Meanwhile... Anything else? I'm good.
Control returning. CIC's impulse is to normal. It's up to them now. They have control.
Lights bulb! Sorry about that. Every once in a while, I just have to... I know. It's not hot, though. Nowadays... Come, get in here. Get him in here. Quit yelling. We're doing this show. Get in here. Small town Steve, everybody. How are you, my friend?
Nice to see
What's
you
going
guys
on
out
out in the vehicle? You got the family out there? What's going on?
Family, brothers, sisters out there. She used to spend a lot. Want to spend a... Ooh, look at that thing there. Now, this is what I talked about. Fell out of Granny's robe during a tractor accident that time. Looks just like that.
I don't want to hear. That makes us not want to handle it. I know why you did.
That was the year Thanksgiving was so uncomfortable.
Well, you know, in a way, though, you do a lot of poultry hunting, don't you? You hunt for, poultry. Yes. Don't you think that this has some potential as a call?
Well, I know. When I hear it, it puts me right in the rut.
Well, that's another reason to plug that baby right up, if you know what I'm saying.
It puts me in the rut, and then the guys are talking about the purse then. That reminded me of the time I got pursed when I snuck up on Aunt Nellie in the outhouse, and she beat me over the head and shoulders with the purse.
Oh. Why exactly did you sneak up on her in the outhouse? Did she not, you not know that she was in there?
Well, if she saw me coming, she'd have been running. And then,
I see you probably thought it was a two-holer. Eh?
Now maybe she'll sit tight. I can put the call on her. Dad, anybody in there? So, here goes, there.
Oh, man. Look,
love is in the air with all the sights and sounds.
We're out of here, everybody.
Josephine, you notice how clean my sink is lately?
Oh, yeah, it looks great.
You notice my cleanser? this, did that? You thought only Comet could, huh?
Now, what's the catch? I know you've got Comet hidden somewhere.
I always fooled you.
No, you didn't. Josephine knows cleansers. She's shown how Comet gets out tough, greasy food stains when other leading cleansers can't.
Comet's best. No fooling.
Uh-huh.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Ned the Dead Show. What do you think, Big Dog?
I hope Dr. Roth and Carol get together. They're such a cute couple.
Dr. Reams. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's some 70s porn stash.
Dude, there is.
in
The
this
stashes
movie.
are tremendous.
Yeah.
They are tremendous.
Why?
They're really...
What were they thinking?
Well, I don't know.
Why was that so big back then?
Well, and you look at the look. I mean, there's something about a mustache. And then when the mustache has got Selleck-like, you know what I mean? The big boys, the horrible, the big icky mustache. It never, ever was a good look. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I mean, it never really had the look that it needed to have.
Your mojo used to be in your stash, man.
Yeah, my mojo right now, my friend, is, you know what I mean? My mojo is, it's kind of hard to locate. You know, my mojo, it flips, let's put it that way. Some days I think my mojo is in my upper torso. Then there's times when the mojo is more of a Pelvato experience. I like to call it Pelvato mojo, which is a neat thing, you know what I mean? Do you ever use those terms?
You can hide some mojo in your hair.
I actually had my
That's
glasses
pretty
in there.
sick.
I actually didn't even know I had glasses,
That's
did you?
amazing.
There they are. They're up in there. I know. Told you to stop. Oh, look at that. All right, everybody. Let's get out of here. We'll be back, though, I hate to say.
Why do they have to keep asking for those personal questions?
Ascertain the truth, sweetheart.
Well, what's that got to do with pollution and population explosion?
You haven't been listening properly. See, the truth is everything.
The truth will clear the water, banish the smog, lower the birth rate, break down DDT, and benefit the world.
Dr. Roth didn't say all that.
Well, I can say all that. Why did you volunteer?
I wanted to do something for my country.
You what?
I wanted to do something for my country.
Well, of course you did. That's because you have vision. And where there is no vision, the people perish.
Now, each day in the E-Box will represent 5 years of time. Now, you've all been briefed on a number of problems, discomforts, and possible dangers involved. Now, the population explosion is going to be simulated not by increasing the number of people in the box, but by decreasing the space. The walls will actually move inward toward the service module. Now, certain pollutants will be added to the area, and noise levels will fluctuate. Any questions?
Are you out of your freaking mind?
When do we eat?
Do you think Dr. Roth looks like Mel Gibson?
Now, we'll be doing many things. We'll be measuring the tiniest electrical impulses of your brain, and we'll be sending impulses back into the box. You know, the magic of this computer enables us to formulate and insert into this experiment calculations that would have taken many great minds many years to perform. This may look like a very simple device. However, that's not the case.
What it looks like is a busted piece of crap lawn chair.
Now, Dr. Portland has taken this very simple device and developed for this project an impulse sensor which conducts to the computer every vital function of your body, like blood pressure, heartbeat, and so on. As you know, Dr. Portland will be instructing you on rest, sleep, and exercise periods, all of which are very necessary. Are there any questions?
Yeah. When it's hooked up in there, is it ever gonna shock us?
You shouldn't feel a thing.
Dr. Morris, I've changed my mind. I don't want to go.
Why?
It's just that I'd feel lost without my collar.
Dr. Roth?
I think we can make an exception in this case.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, the General's mansion.
Hey!
They're ready to go into the E-box, General.
Good.
What are my orders now, sir?
Stand by.
Back at the lab. Happy now?
As all of you know in your briefings, this safety device is simple. In the face of any emergency, anyone can just break the glass. That's all there is to it. Simple. But I'd like to underscore in your minds that the consequences can be far-reaching. That of a major matter, this experiment will be immediately aborted. In a minor matter, that you will receive no further money. How do you feel, Rick?
Much better now. Thank you.
Get a room, you two.
And get it over with.
Yes, sir.
Begin stage 1 brain probe procedure. Stage 1 only. Repeat, stage 1 only.
Right, sir.
This is CIC Control. We have visual. Visual? Roger. Integrating audio MX4-5-2. Audio MX4-5-2. Roger. Effect T-20 and counting mark 10. Roger. T-20, marking 10. Mark 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Integrate.
Why don't you take a break? I could use one. But let's take a look at our children first.
Okay.
Let's take a look at service module camera 2.
Camera 2. Hold on. Nothing.
Oh. Oh, no.
Camera 2, operational and functioning.
To the Bay with the guaranteed lowest prices every day.
Check them out at VanVries.com.
Van Vries, why shop anywhere else?
Stage 1 of operation is complete.
The others.
Roger. Negative.
I can't be. Let's see. Damn it. Try Carroll Station.
There, hold it now. We got Carroll again.
Well, at least we're not completely blind. Look, shake it down and see if you can find out why the service module cameras won't work. I'm gonna get some rest.
Camera 3. Cameras 4 and 5. This is CIC Control. We have control of service module cameras. Integrate cameras on 20 and counting. Mark 10. Roger. Cameras 2 through 5 in sequence. Marking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subject 1 in mode phase 3. Integrate CIC circuit to probe status. Roger. Tape is rolling. Probe status, CIC circuit, integrate. Easy, easy. Reduce modulation by 5. We have a sensitive subject here. Modulation -5. Mark.
We did it. What are you doing up?
Stand and watch.
I hope I didn't wake you up.
No, you didn't. Anything wrong?
No, I'm all right. I'm just not sleepy, I guess. I was thinking
About me?
about my granddaddy. Somebody wrote a song about my granddaddy once. It was a ballad, and it told a story about this man who was poor. And he made a lot of money selling burial insurance. And he bought this mortuary and a pair of alligator shoes. And he'd go downtown and he'd meet these people who put him down like the banker. And he'd say, our business bankers are mighty and high.
We have a good probe.
Never let him die.
Audio-visual clear. Monitoring subject 1 and 4.
Well, I'm telling you,
Tape is still rolling.
sit round. The only undertaker is
Stop tape roll.
Sorry,
1 minute to
old
zebra.
fellow.
Stand by.
Roger. Tape roll stopped. 1 minute to zebra. Standing by.
Stand by. Service module camera 3.
Roger. Camera 3.
Hello, my friends. It is the Ned the Ned Show.
Pretty weird how the experiment finally began with that black garage
Yeah,
door
what
coming
was
down.
that deal? I know, the horrible black wipe.
I
That's
don't
what
think
we
they
were-
had anything there but a piece of cardboard over the camera.
You know, we referred to it in the business as a wipe, you know, which is one of the reasons I got into television. Because I figured, what, they're going to pay me to wipe? This must be fantastic. How does this work? So then I realized that it was that deal where it takes the screen, and it wasn't quite what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? I know. It wasn't quite as good. All right, everybody, we're going to roll on out of here because we are the kind of people we are. We'll be back, though, because we love you. Or what? Yeah.
What's up? Dino's stolen the different vitamins we need to make Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo, yabba dabba doo. Flintstone vitamins are good to chew with vitamin A, vitamin B's, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Help your body work and grow right.
We put them all together to make Flintstones vitamins.
Mom, if your kids don't always eat right, one Flintstone each day ensures they're getting the vitamins they may need. Yabba dabba doo. Flintstones, regular and plus iron.
Hey, kids, we're back on the old Ned the Dead Show. What do you say, Doc Moreau?
You want to watch out for this blonde-haired security guy that's always floating around. We're going to see him later and find out that he's only about that tall.
Hey, would you
Sorry.
watch that? You
Sorry
know,
about
when you
that.
look at it, you know, I don't really realize just how little I am compared to you until I watch the show, which I do, you know, once every 3-4 years. I'll tune in and watch the show. Well, no, we're live. Of course, I can see it in the monitor. There's a monitor over here. Dude, you're a big guy. You're a big man. You know what I'm saying?
No, small town Steve is bigger than me.
Well, he's taller, you know, and yet I outweigh both of you combined. That's quite a sad thing.
Perhaps we have the same volume.
No, I know. It's become very sad. I'll tell you what, man. This is kind of a cool old movie. I'll tell you what I don't get is this swimming pool and all that deal and that. Well, you know what I'm saying? What is that all about? Why do we keep seeing that?
The establishing shot.
Yeah. Well, you usually establish means you establish it once, not 100 times, and yet never pay it off. We never know what it's for. I mean, what is it for? Do you have any idea?
Just moving the story along.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. We'll cut to that same old shot of the swimming pool, because that'll work beautifully in there. All right, everybody, let's get on out of here. It's time to roll it. Let's do what?
We have subject 2. Interlock tapes. Integrate CIC probe status. Mark 10. And counting.
10 and counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark and integrate.
Man, those crappy lawn chairs must be uncomfortable.
I'm more of a hammock man myself.
What the hell?
Yes.
Portland. It's a computer. I don't quite understand it. It's, Roth's sleeping, and if it isn't too important, I'd rather not wake him.
Well, go on. What is it?
Well, the computer's kicked out a question here on subject number 1, CIC NSC 25. It's a question of previous marriage, true or false. What do you make of it?
Minnie Lee, our programming. She's number 1. Possibly impulse receiving. Let's ask her.
Whatever you say. Should I get Roth?
No, you can follow it through. Seems routine to me. Here she is now. Did I do something? No, Minnie Lee. Just routine. Dr. Morse would like to ask you a question from the computer. Do you mind? I guess not.
Minnie Lee, this is Dr. Morris. Were you ever married?
No, Dr. Morris. I told you that before. I was never married. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I said to cause any trouble. I've never been married. It was annulled. I told you the truth. I've never been married. When something is annulled, it's like it ain't never happened before.
Can I get this movie annulled so it's like I never had to watch it before?
My daddy said when the marriage. That's what my daddy said. And he was hurt worse than anybody. And I don't like you saying I've told lies and messed up everything. I told my daddy about the baby. It was too late. After it was annulled, he didn't know about the baby. He wouldn't have had it annulled. You can't annul the baby by killing him. And that's what I did. And when my daddy found out, it just killed him. Don't you see? I killed my baby. And my daddy, too.
Portland,
Yes.
we got another one. Judd Reeves.
Who the hell do you think you are, man? Morris? What is this, your version of Truth or Consequences?
I assure you, Mr. West, that this is in line with the program. Dr. Morse is just following questions from the computer.
What do you mean, calling me a liar?
Listen, if you're trying to brainwash me, man, you're crazy. They tried that in the Army, and they couldn't beat nothing out of me. Judd. Merriman was killed. He was killed, you scientific bird brain! You shove that up your computer, Morris. Or just come down here and I'll shove it down your throat for you. No, I didn't kill him. He killed himself!
Judd, calm down.
Now listen, you just stay away from me, you scientific.
All right, Judd, that's enough.
Oh, boy.
Judd.
Now, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, calm down.
Come on, Willie boy. Come on. I'm gonna smash that pretty face of yours.
Judd.
CIC control. Emergency. Emergency. All circuits overload.
Why has everybody gone all William Shatner all of a sudden?
Pain, Captain. Pain.
Shut down CIC circuits 1 through 5.
Roger, 1 through 5. CIC circuits closed.
Rob! Rob!
What? What?
It's out of control.
At least they're still alive.
We, didn't bargain for this. Man, at least I didn't.
Let's get him to his bed. Forgive me. Oh, God, forgive me.
How is the oxygen?
No trouble there.
Impulse engine status.
Impulse engines and warp drive are offline.
The engines can't take much more.
We have to hold the impulse. We can't take another overload like that.
Redaction imprints are normal. The computer's normal. Everything's functional. Even the service module cameras are working.
I don't understand. There had to be an overload somewhere. Morris, shake the computer down and see if you... Saxon. I wonder. I'll be right back.
I've just had 5 human beings go through unnecessary hell because of some kind of malfunction.
We've checked everything on our end, and with no results. Now, something is happening, and it's not us. Now, I want to know, and I want to know now. Do you understand?
There is nothing I can do.
Except to read right off the script.
Start it again.
This is CIC control. Subject 3 in mode phase 3. Integrate CIC circuit to standby. Integrate T-20 and counting. Mark.
CIC circuits, probe status standing by. Marking 20 and counting.
Let's go for a total brain probe on this subject.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right down.
Hey, everybody, we're back on the old Never Dead show. What do you say, man?
Are you still with us? Are you staying with us?
Oh, yeah, they're with us. Hey, you know, how could you leave this show? You know what I mean?
This movie's got a lot to say, you know. It's got a lot to say.
What is
very,
it saying?
It's very
maybe you can help me,
prescient.
Doc.
It's very prescient. Well, it sat on the shelf for a while until after Watergate because they didn't think anybody was going to get all the government conspiracy stuff you know.
Now,
so it was ahead of its time.
And kids, I know you're all familiar with Watergate. I can guess that. Dude, you know, here we sitting for us, Watergate's like, oh my God, tell Watergate. Kids are like, what's Watergate? Is that the thing that Mom put on the bathtub? Yes, it is. It's the horrible, to prevent you from any self-horror with the flow from the deal, you know what I mean? Right, except some of that right there. Dude, don't hold it down there and do that, because whatever you know, this can be anything you want, right? Hey, I'm having problems with my tongue. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm having, oh, look, some of my intestines are leaking out. Oh, I'm having a little Cialis situation. Oh, I mean, it can pretty much be anything. My goodness. Oh, you know, it does it all. And I don't know that we should have done any of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's expressive.
Yeah, it is.
Expressive.
It is. I think that we just crossed over into TV land that ought not be. Please.
From the valley of the jolly, ho, 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 Green Giant, good things from the garden in the valley of the jolly Green Giant. Summer green, snapping fresh, kitchen sliced to taste their best. Tender beans are coming from the valley.
These Green Giant green beans start from special seed and grow into these tender, thick meat beauties. Then they're kitchen sliced at an angle to bring out all their flavor and freshness. Taste the difference yourself. Try Green Giant brand kitchen sliced beans. And if you prefer, you can get the Green Giant's French-style beans, too.
Good things from the garden in the valley of the jolly, ho, 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 Green Giant.
Hey, kids, we're back here on the Ned the Dead Show. Doc Moreau, my friend, what do you think? You think Inga, the prop mistress, is going to be happy that we've incorporated the super monkey blad?
And we haven't broke it yet.
No, right, exactly. Normally, see, Inga, the prop mistress, I want to share, basically, she makes all this stuff. And I mean, it is not made cheaply, right? This stuff is, well, especially 5.0, it is sewn with, right here in the pursed area. It is, she could now do some forms of surgery. You know what I mean? She could actually do a bowel resection and have it work out just fine. Did I just say bowel resection on the show here? Because that we may want to just kids pretend you didn't hear that, and adults and everyone pretend you didn't hear resection, any of that.
On the other hand, the monkey that this came from, not so pleased with Inga.
Exactly. No. Yeah, the food. He says, I don't know what's happening. I eat and it just runs right through me.
It's a prototype, you know. There's only one.
Well, why don't you stop eating chili all the time, you stupid monkey?
Roll tape. Integrate CIC circuit probe mode 3. Mark T, minus 10 and counting.
Roger. Mark T, minus 10. Tape rolling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Integrate.
Why should I be?
You know, Reverend, this God thing.
Hey, the brain machine gets Cinemax.
I bet the general ain't paying for it either.
No.
My husband says it.
I was talking about a personal God.
Aren't you afraid God will strike you dead? You sound like you don't believe in a personal God, do you?
No.
What? A minister? And you don't believe in God?
I am talking about a personal God.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
1, 2, 3, 4. St. Peter only denied him 3 times.
I am speaking about a personal God. does not exist. So let's just let it go at that, okay?
Here we go again. Okay. Now maybe we'll find out just what's going on.
What have you done? No one could know this about me. I didn't mean to.
Oh, not Brother Neil.
You can't do this to me. Only God shall know my sins. You're not God. You can't do it to me. A man who dares enter the infinite must be willing to suffer the consequence. God's wrath shall fall on your head. You and your kind. I do not have to suffer this blasphemy. A man has a right to hide his innermost thoughts from mere mortal men. God is my witness. My sins are between God and me. I don't have to put up with this. I want out. You hear? God in heaven, I want out. No!
You fool! Didn't you hear Mel Gibson?
You do that and no one gets paid, idiot!
Saxon, you're killing these people. You're going to kill them unless you open those doors. Don't you understand? I've lost all control. This damn machine has gone berserk.
The information you want is classified, and you're not cleared for national security control secrets.
So you listen to me, and you listen well. I'm not going to have the death of 5 people on my hands.
Emergency. Emergency.
Should be opening.
Negative. Subject has activated failsafe. Computers have total control.
Failsafe? It's gotta work. Dr. Quill and I designed it.
Negative readout. Failsafe not responding.
More! We can't stop it. We can. We've got to stop it. They're not even gonna pay us. Judd.
Okay, Portland. You get those fingers of yours punching on those buttons and get me out of here.
C-3PO, shut down all the garbage compactors on the detention level! Shut down all the garbage compactors on the detention level!
It's all right, Judd. It's all right. They'll get us out.
Not with my crummy luck, they won't. I'm gonna die, and I know it.
Take it easy.
The hell you say? I know I'm gonna die, and so are you. Judd! We're not gonna die. Not if we don't want to. It's that simple. So it's dying.
Cerebral impulse converter.
It actually converts brain impulses into exact pictures of thought. Audio and visual. Jesus.
Mortality. You stupid fools. No man, no human ever believes they're going to die. That's a question of faith. That's the paradox of mankind. No one really believes they'll ever die. Don't you understand? Faith, human faith to a computer doesn't compute.
Yes. We understand that. Now, we made a mistake.
Let's get her down. We've got to get her down.
Rowan. It's Minnie Lee. She just hanged herself.
You've answered one more question for science. Has it been worth it? Did you learn something?
I learned young Gerald McCraney looked really creepy without a mustache.
I learned that too.
Look at your truth.
Garrison here. Seal off the E-wing. Isolate Roth and Saxon in the computer lab. I'm coming over.
I'm sorry, sir, but you've been confined to the computer room until further notice.
Those people are dying down there.
But we have our orders.
Orders? Get out of my way.
I'm very sorry, sir. But would you go back into the room? Now?
We're back on the Ned the Ned Show. Do you know that a man has the right to hide his innermost thoughts?
In his mustache. Right in his mustache, right. You'll never see his thoughts.
Yeah, the neat part is if the thoughts manage to leak out of your head, the mustache acts as kind of a sieve to catch them. You know what I mean? A horrible innermost thought sieve. You know, I'd like to imagine what would happen, for instance, if my innermost thoughts were revealed to you, the television audience. What do you think would happen there? Think we'd still be on the air, my friend?
Well, we'd probably have to go to cable.
Well, wait, nice. I don't know. I agree that I think a man has a right to, to hang on to their innermost thoughts. Women, on the other hand, must spill them immediately. I believe that, ladies, if you got your innermost thoughts, I'd like to hear them. Because, you know what I mean? That's always some entertaining stuff. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever watch Lifetime? Where the innermost thoughts appear to be spilling all the time? That is tremendous. You know
Army
what I mean?
Wives.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, the same movies run all the time, much like our show. I mean, in a way, Lifetime's a lot like us, except you cry after.
Whizzers, the world's wildest are here. Get them alone. Get them in the new Twirl and Twosome set. Get them in the new Whizzer Trick Tray set. Get them. Whizzers. The first, the real, the original Whizzers. Only from Mattel.
It's the Ned the Dead Show. Yeah. How do you like that, my friend? It's the Ned the Dead Show. Yeah. Well, honk it then. Honk. Give me a. Go. Do it again. If I go ahead.
There's a breeze.
Yeah, I did.
Breeze
Actually getting a little weird kind of this thing. Blowback is the last thing I wish to have from anything that looks like the end of a macaque. You know, it kind of looks like a mandrill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wonder who came up with the name mandrill. What
Yeah.
was up with that? What exactly were they watching when they thought that name up? You know what I'm saying? I wonder what those animals were doing when they thought up the name mandrill. You know what I mean? They're certainly not calling it man-eat. They're not called man-eat. You know what I mean? They're not called man-sleep. They are, in fact, called man-drill, and I just wonder, don't you think? What's going on? Should we not? Probably not.
I'd have to ponder that.
Yeah, well, why don't you think about that while we
Such a
watch...
thought would not have occurred to me.
While we watch the last segment, think about mandrills for a little while, would you? Go.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Jesus, cut that babbling.
He maketh me lie down in green pastures.
Stuff it. Stuff it, Merriman.
Leadeth me beside the still water.
Roland. Don't answer me.
Shut up, Merriman.
He's losing it. He thinks Reverend Neil is Lieutenant Merriman.
Through the valley, the shadow
Oh, my
of death,
back's boot, boy.
I will fear no evil.
Do you hear me? I'll kill you.
Roth, we've got to get those people out of there. Got to stop this. We got to stop it. Thou anointest my head with oil.
So, boy, that's what you've been telling us, huh, Lieutenant? We're all killing machines.
My cup runneth over.
Well, you forgot
Surely
something.
goodness and mercy shall follow me.
We're also
All the days of
dying
my life.
machines.
And I shall
My
dwell
God.
in the house of the Lord.
You're gonna die first, you bastard.
Forever.
You're gonna die first. Die, you bastard, die.
John, for God's sake!
Get away from me. Get away. John.
Reverend?
I'm gonna kill you! Listen to me, Roth. And you listen good.
If he could break in that service module, we could get him out of there.
Willie! Willie! Service module. You've got to get inside. You've got to break into the service module.
Scientific bastard.
Come on, let's get to the hatch. We can break out that. Let's go.
I'm sorry, sir, but we have orders not to let anyone out of this room.
I'm overriding those orders.
But you don't have that authority.
What do you mean? I'm the head of this project. I order you to let us pass.
But my orders don't come from you or this project.
One of my worst nightmares, a little man with power. No offense.
I only have the power to make people happy.
And the power to clear a room.
Now don't move. Hold it. Don't anybody move.
before I'll die.
She's down here.
Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
Is that bad?
Outlook doubtful.
Oh, my God. What are we going to do about this, sir? This won't be easy to cover up.
Wrong again, you schmuck.
Winds reached a velocity of 80 miles per hour. The damage was estimated to be more than $1 million. And this just in, the National Environmental Control Center reports that Dr. Roland Roth, world-famous authority on the human brain, was electrocuted, along with 6 others, when a patient broke from an experimental therapy area, ripped through a protective panel, and exposed himself and the other victims to 500,000 volts of electricity. Along with Dr. Roth, the dead include his 2 assistants, Dr. Carol Portland, Dr. Elton Morris, 3 other patients, and Willard West, a patient who apparently went berserk during a routine experiment, shouting, "I can't die. I am immortal. I am God." This is Cornell Wood. That's tonight's late news.
May is Maytag month at Van Vreedy's.
Right now, get up to $550 cash.
That was a good news release, General. Very effective. How did you handle Saxon?
He was transferred.
To hell!
The machine works. That's the important thing. And this is only the beginning. But I suggest you get it out of there within the next 24 hours.
It'll be out.
And you understand, no matter what happens, I don't know about anything except the environmental tests.
Hey, everybody, we're back. That was it. What do you think, Schmingle? I know.
Woo, it's over.
I know, right, exactly.
It's over.
I totally agree. All right, here, pull it off and let's give it one good howl. Okay. Go ahead, give it one good howl. Oh, that was a beauty right there. All right, everybody, we're going to be back next week. We're going to be back with a movie, strangely enough, a movie that we know you'll enjoy, and that's the only promises we can make here on the Ned the Dead Show. We're not going to tell you what movie. We're not going to tell you anything about it. All we know, it's a movie, and you will enjoy, won't they?
We don't want to lie to you.
All right, how much time there, Bruss? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's turn and talk. Let him enjoy. See you, everybody.
Thanks for watching Ned the Dead and Doc Moreau. Remember to check out their stuff at nedthedead.com.